So I was kind of in a hurry earlier, but new things this week. It's colder. That's new and unpleasant. But aside from that, I bought a naginata stick. And so, just close that door. You need to see how tiny my apartment is. So a naginata stick, or it's like, that's kind of redundant because a naginata is a stick, but this is it. Okay, and so I started taking classes when I first came, and I wouldn't even really say like classes. I just kind of imposed myself on the club at my school, and I'm allowed to go once a week, so which is good because I don't want to interfere with like the students' practice time. So I can go Wednesdays and Fridays, but Fridays usually hard. And then there's a community class on Saturdays, which I go to with some other ALTs. So this is what it looks like. And as you can see, my apartment is really tiny, so any time I move, I kind of like hit things, so it is impossible to practice in here. Alright, see, I just hit my... Okay, alright. Take a look at this baby. It's got a curved tip, and then it goes all the way up, up. Okay, and usually you stand like this, right? Then you present it, you do this, and so on and so forth. And it's pretty much like fighting with a long spear, and it's really cool, and I look forward to it every week, and that's good because it's always nice to have something to look forward to, especially if you're having a really long week. It breaks up the monotony and like the routine, and actually is a good stress relief. So it's really different from everything else I'm used to, which is both good and bad. It kind of having muscle memory or having like some kind of like predisposition towards a certain position that you've learned over time definitely puts you at a disadvantage because it makes you a little bit slower learning the proper form. But that being said, it's like different enough that it's like still interesting, and it's good because, you know, it's a challenge and it gives me something to work towards. But I can't devote as much time to it as I'd like, and I run into the same problem that I have for almost any other thing, is that, like, you can see this is the extent of my living space, and it's almost too small to do anything. I mean, if I have my bed laid out, I couldn't do a burpee in here without hitting something. So right now, it's just hard to try to find a space to practice. And I think you can always practice at the park, but I don't really want people looking at me and like asking what that gaijin is doing. So that was just a little explanation about what I was doing earlier. Yeah, so good stuff, good hobbies, pretty cool. I also found some other cool stuff, which I'll probably share later. Okay, I'm gonna get warm. Bye.